Are puberty blockers safe for kids? Do they cause dangerous irreversible changes? And why are politicians so obsessed with them? This is Xtra Explains Puberty Blockers. You see these medications? They're called puberty blockers, or gonadotropin-releasing hormone analogs. They temporarily freeze puberty, giving young people more time to figure out their identity before any permanent changes happen. Think about a young person as like a lump of clay. When the clay is wet, you can still explore its shape and put it into a bunch of forms, but once it sets, it's much harder to change. Puberty blockers pause this sculpting process, allowing time for exploration before making a permanent commitment. And a lot of politicians are out there shouting about irreversible damages, but blockers actually do the opposite. They prevent permanent changes. And if a young person decides to stop, puberty resumes and the clay starts forming again. In Canada, puberty blocker use has been endorsed by the Canadian Pediatric Society among many medical organizations as a key treatment for gender dysphoria for young people just starting puberty. Their effects are also reversible if a young person decides they want to go through the puberty of their assigned sex at birth. Canadian Pediatric Society officially says that, quote, endogenous sex steroid production and/or effects will resume if hormone blockers are discontinued. Translation, stop taking them and things start right back up. The clay goes back to forming. It's important to acknowledge the concerns that some people have about the side effects of puberty blockers, but these medications are fundamentally safe. Like any prescription medications, doctors work closely with their clients to manage any potential risks. Bone health, for example, can be managed with regular checkups, extra calcium, and vitamin D. And as for fertility, puberty blockers don't usually cause permanent infertility, but it's always nice to talk to your doctors about it. So next time you hear a politician spreading misinformation about these life-saving medications and how they're dangerous or unproven or untested, make sure you have the actual facts. Head to our profile and website at xtramagazine.com for other explainers on topics like hormone replacement therapy, fairness in sports, and parental rights.